Good morning, students. Dear students, sometimes it so happens that you start noticing some changes in your friend's behavior. You sense things are not correct. You are confused. What to do? Correct the friend? Or share it with someone? Or talk to his parents? Similar situation is experienced by Rahul. He noticed sudden behavior changes in his friend's life, that is Ali. You all can go through the case study of Ali in our textbook. In this section, we are going to see one of the methods that can be used as a part of first aid in mental health to help someone you think is in need. Often we have an image in our mind that someone is suffering from a mental illness, will behave or dress in a certain way. However, in majority of the cases, individuals with a mental illness will appear just like someone without a diagnosed mental illness. Their behaviors initially might appear to be different from how they usually behave, only to close friends and family members. Dear students, today we are learning a new topic, ALGEE, that is first aid in mental health. With the help of this model, we are going to study Ali's case. Let us see what ALGEE stands for. A stands for approach, L stands for listen, G give support, E encourage appropriate professional help, and E encourage self-help and other support strategies. Let us go through the case. Approaching, assessing and assisting. Rahul: I don't know what to do. Let me ask Neha and Saket if they know what to do. Saket: I agree with you. We have also been thinking that Ali's behavior is odd. Saket: Ali, we have noticed some changes in your behavior. Please tell us if there is anything you would like to discuss. Students, it is a common tendency to avoid things that make us uncomfortable, like talking about feelings. We find it difficult to reach out to people who are in difficult times. It makes us uncomfortable. We stay quiet out of fear of offending the other person. Now, here, Rahul could have done nothing or just gossiped about Ali's behavior, but instead, he has used the concern he feels positively to try and help Ali. Rather than being a mute spectator, approaching the person you are concerned about what will be helpful. Here an attempt is made to understand the situation and notice if there are any behavioral changes in the individual. Listening non-judgmentally. Now, what is Ali's reaction? I know that the umpire wanted my team to lose, so he purposely gave me out. Now Rahul is thinking, I think the umpire was fair. During the game, if I tell him that his behavior is childish, he might feel criticized. Saying this will not be helpful. Instead, I will say, I can see that you are upset that your team lost. I would also feel bad if I was in your situation. Students, listening non-judgmentally means that you listen to the other person without letting your own views and opinions influence you. While listening, we must ensure not to criticize, as it makes the other feel judged and they become defensive and stop talking. Listening non-judgmentally does not mean you have to agree with what the person is saying. It means that you are showing them empathy and are accepting them. You show that you understand that they are currently struggling with a certain situation. When we are able to listen non-judgmentally, the other person feels supported and speaks more freely. Step 3. Give support and information. Now Ali is talking to Rahul, Neha and Saket. I have ruined my life. My studies have gone for a toss. I have broken up with my girlfriend. and my coach wants to remove me as a captain. I'm a loser and my life is worthless. Neha, I understand that you are feeling sad. I believe that you will not feel the same way for the rest of your life. Rahul, we all experience setbacks and failures, but that does not mean that we are losers. Remember that you are a worthy person. Sakit, listening to what you all had to say, I'm feeling better and hopeful. Students, keep in mind, offering genuine support to someone shows them that they matter. Individuals who receive support feel more in control of the situation. It reminds them that they are not alone. Next step, encourage to get professional help. Rahul to Ali. We all think you should go to the college. Counselor. No, I can handle my own problems. If others find out, they will think I am mad and call me a loser. Rahul. We will all come with you to the counselor. It is possible that some of our classmates will make fun of you. What if you do not focus on that and instead think about how you will feel better? Students, we have studied the work done by counselors and clinical psychologists. Just as we go to a doctor when we fall sick, likewise, we should not hesitate to go to a mental health professional when we are dealing with the mental health issues. Mental health practitioners are trained, thus, they can help an individual identify their problems. They also help the individual to cope up with the situation. Number 5. Encourage self-help and other support strategies. Second, you can also talk to your parents and elder brother. Neha, we will meet every evening in the park and go for a run. Rahul, the days when you don't feel like exercising, we can just sit and chat. Dear students, remember, in addition to professional help, making the individual aware of other ways to deal with the difficult situation is important. Having social support, that is, the support of loved ones, can be healing. Self-help strategies refer to tasks that you can perform yourself. These are the tasks that help maintain your mental health. This will help increase your resources to deal with stress. Self-help strategies are not luxuries, but rather essential things that can be incorporated in your life. Number 1, sleep hygiene. Number 2, reduce screen time and digital involvement. Number 3, physical activity. Number 4, engage in activity that you enjoy doing. Cultivate hobbies. And number 5, build and maintain social support. First aid in mental illness. In this section, we will see how the action plan that we just studied can be applied to psychological illness. We are talking about first aid in depression. There are various risk factors that create depression. We all feel sad or unhappy from the time, but in most cases, when our situation changes, we no longer feel this way. However, if we continue to experience these emotions for a long period of time, then it might require attention. If unattended, this can lead to the development of a disorder such as depression. Individuals who experience depression commonly have negative thinking style with the themes of hopelessness and helplessness. They may say things to themselves like, I'm a failure, I'm worthless, I'm unlovable, things will always be bad, nothing will ever change, no one can ever help me. Dear students, to overcome this, we have to go through an activity. There are certain times when you feel tense or anxious. One strategy that we can use to help us calm down is the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. This is a simple technique that you can use whenever you are feeling overwhelmed by the situation and need to relax. Last year, we had many times gone through breathing exercises. You can follow the similar pattern. First, take a few deep breaths and then follow the below instruction. Think of 5 things that you can see around you. Number 2, think of 4 things that you can touch around you. Number 3, think of 3 things that you can hear around you. Number 4, think of 2 things that you can smell around you. And last one, think of 1 thing that you can taste. Performing this exercise will help you to focus on the present and stop worrying. So students, today we have studied about ALGEE Action Plan. Let us go to the code. The code says, life is like a riding bicycle. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Let us go to the assignment number 7.2. Answer the following question. Explain the ALGEE model in your own words. Thank you students. Have a nice day.